Okay, now getting started going online. The first thing that I really want to talk about is, when you're going into any program or you're starting to look at your programs that are online, I want you to think about, your browser, because the browser can be the most important part of your life and of your day when you're working with online tools or you're going to different websites and so on and so forth. So I want to talk just a little bit about organizing yourself by using like your shortcuts toolbar so that you can get in and out of the places that are important to you quite quickly, and how to set that up, and even how to get into, some of the tools that are going to be very important for you. If we go to the very end caret, you'll notice that there's a drop down where there's even more locations that I can go into, and I can also set up what I have called my bookmarks. And you might want to set up bookmarks as well, because it gets you again quickly to where you need to be so that you're not always searching high and low for information. Over to the far right, and this is only if you're using Google Chrome. I use Google Chrome just simply because, again, it's a better browser right now than Mozilla. I used to love Mozilla. I used to use Internet Explorer continuously, but unfortunately, the compatibility and the crashing issues were really pretty frequent. If you have a much later computer, you might not be having those issues, and great. If that's you, fantastic. But go and find these areas that will help you. In Internet Explorer, there's a place that is called a toolbar, and you should be able to just like right mouse click at the top, and you can click on your menu toolbar, and it will open up your menu so that you can see the same things that we're seeing here in Google Chrome for new tab, your history, downloads, and even things like print, find, and more tools, because these are areas that are really going to help you as you start to look for maybe old information that you found along the way. So let's go into bookmarks just really quick. If I click on bookmarks, you'll notice here that you are able to bookmark a page. You're able to, open your pages, but you can also manage your pages. And that is what is most important as you start to have the tools that you want to work with your business or with just coaching. So I'm going to click on Bookmark Manager here, and you'll notice that it opens up another tab at the top. Every time you go to a new page, you get a new tab. And as I go to the Bookmark Manager, you'll notice I've got tons of bookmarks. I've got bookmarks for my ETC coaching webinar tools. You'll notice I have audio conferencing. I have several conferencing areas because I like to look at the different tools that are made available for free. So I put those tools here so I can come back and kind of look at them and really test them out at a later date. You'll also notice here's where my freeconferencecall.com is located, and we'll be looking at that a little bit later to see how to actually customize it, if you want to customize it for yourself as you do your telewebinars or your webinars. Moving down, you'll notice that I have something called Evernote. Evernote is really great with keeping yourself organized with different information, whether you're working with clients or you're just kind of keeping yourself a personal action plan. Evernote is an awesome tool. Insightly is another tool that is wonderful. It's a CRM, and it's a great place for you to put in your clients so that you can, kind of monitor what they're doing and where they're going. I'm also interested in getting started with a blog talk radio station. So this is a free tool, again, online, that if you are interested in having a talk show or you're interested in interviewing people and inviting people, what an excellent way to broadcast your information, your coaching tips and encouragement, inspiration to the masses, because you can automatically publish that information directly on Facebook. So lots and lots of tools here you can see in my ETC coaching webinar tools. I even have a folder called web hosting tools. These are tools that I use in order to work on my website and to do backups of my system. And you can notice here I have one called Everything WordPress, and at the end of Everything WordPress, notice there's a drop down. I've got tons of things that I can do here to maximize this area, or I can double click it and you can see all the WordPress areas that I can go to start building my WordPress. So we'll be talking about WordPress as well as we go through some of these quick and easy tools to use to build your business. Now, if I move further down to online business resources, you can, kind of look at different things and decide, what kind of things you want to use to learn from or to grow from. Those things happen in your IPAC websites for those of you that might have gone through IPAC, but you also might even want to educate yourself further and look at different other coaching opportunities or coaching education that can help you. But you can see how very quickly I can get in and out of all the things that really help me to maximize my time, and that's what I want you to do. So remember, if you want to create folders, number one, you can go under folders and you can see where you can add a folder very quickly, and you can name that folder. And once you name that folder, you can just put in, like, I'm going to put in teaching folder. And then once I do the teaching folder, as I start to move to new tabs or new locations, let's say that one of my new location is a photo editor like PicMonkey. I want to go here, and I really do want to have this as a quick and fast way for me to maximize my time. So this is where we click the star in order to bookmark the page, and once we bookmark that page, we can go ahead and choose the bookmarks location. And as I choose the bookmarks location, I can choose another folder, whether I want to use the toolbar or not. I can now go down if I wanted to, and I could go to my teaching folder, wherever my teaching folder is. I can't remember where I just put it. Let's see. I think it's in here. Well, it's in here somewhere. But you would go into, here it is, Coaching Education, Teaching folder, and just simply click Save, and then you have that now in your teaching folder. So as I do that, then I am able to quickly look in my drop down, go into my import it from Firefox, go to my IPAC or my education folder, and now I can quickly go over to PicMonkey if it is saved there. So those are quick and easy things that you can do as you start to work on the internet. The next thing that I want to kind of point out to you is just something very simple with your searching. Okay, Google is an excellent tool. I've used Google since Google came on the market, but the one thing that I definitely want to encourage you to do is to go into Google and go under more. And as you go under even more in Google, this is where I would want you to go in and actually look at the tools that Google has to offer, because even the webinars that I am creating, you can actually do screen sharing using things like Hangouts, or you can go in and you can share your photos using Picasa. So there's a lot of different wonderful attributes that are free right here inside of Google. So take advantage of a lot of these areas, okay? The other thing that I might add as you are looking at Google, and hopefully you have a free Google account, is to go into like your account and do your privacy settings. You can do that for your searches, as well as when you are working on your own like accounts and stuff. So I would recommend that, but I'm going to go ahead and put in here coaching just really quick as a search. And as I go ahead and put in the word coaching and enter, I want to show you something. Here's where you see my safe search is on, and all that simply means, you guys, if I click on this little tool wheel, I can go in and I can literally say what I truly want to find when you are coaching, or when you are looking for a particular topic. This is so important, and you can click on advanced search. And I'm going to go ahead in here. This is where you start to see I can look for just that one specific word. I can do exact word phrases, or I can say none of these words when it comes to coaching. So if I don't want sports, I can make sure I can put the word sports in there so that I'm not getting coaching for sports. And if you wanted to look for something specific, like to your niche, this would be a great way to search out things that you can find that's relatable to your niche. You can also decide that you want any language, or you only want English. You can definitely do that. And you can also look at the regions. If you only want the United States, that might be something that you might want to go ahead and set up for yourself, and that way you don't get any type of language or information that you cannot really decipher. And it also keeps you from getting explicit results or explicit images as you start to look at images. So all you have to do there is just simply go back out and start the search, and I can click on advanced search, and now I can start to really find some really cool stuff. Okay, so that might be something that you have, and it's going to be important for you as you start to move forward. So one thing that I am going to do later is I'm going to be doing like a little internet prospecting for your coaching business. That would be a really great class for you guys to join, because it's just good information. Okay, so far all we've really talked about is organizing. We started first on the desktop, remembering to have all of the things that you want on your desktop that are going to be quick and easy tools for you to work from. We also started with going back into your browser, and we started looking at how to formulate the information a lot quicker and easy for you to get to the information that's important for you. So that's through the bookmark manager and creating your bookmarks here and organizing your folder so that you know exactly where to go in order to quickly navigate the internet or your browser. So you're not spending a lot of time, searching for something or forgetting where you search. Because if I go back up here to our little button where we have bookmarks, you can even go into history. And I love history because you can look at just what you recently opened, or you can go even further back in and look at history from weeks ago, just to find that page that might have been interesting to you. The next thing that we looked at is we looked at how to adhere that bookmark by clicking like the star in the upper right hand corner and putting it into a bookmark folder that you would like to apply. And if I get out of that area, then I can come over to how we went to Google and looked at not only just Googling information just for keywords like coaching, but how to maximize what you're searching for as you get into the search by utilizing the tools that are affiliated with Google. Or if you have another browser that you use, there are tools with those browsers as well. But you can set your search settings. You can go into advanced search. You can decide whether or not you want to include or exclude words like sports so that you're getting the most bang for your buck in a quicker amount of time. Okay, so these are the first things that you just want to engage in and get yourself set up so that you are prepared to now maximize some of the tools that you use in your business. So take care. Hope that was helpful, and give me some feedback if you need to. Thanks a lot.